Guests of Majority Leader Garnett, children of Whip Representative James Coleman. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that in the wrong order. Will all those in the chamber and gallery please rise for the morning prayer? The prayer.
join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. We pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Randall, please call the roll.
Representatives Arndt, Baisley, Beckman, Benavides, Byrd, Bockenfeld, Bridges, Buck, Buckner, Bunteo, Caraveo, Carver, Catlin, Coleman, Cutter, Duran, Escar, Exum excused, Galindo, Garnett, Geithner, Gonzalez Gutierrez, Gray, Hanson, Hanson, Harrod, Hooten, Humphrey, Jackson, Arquez Lewis, Kennedy, Kraft Tharp, Landgraf, Larson, Lewis, Lewis,
Excused.
Liston, Lontine, McCluskey, McKean, McLaughlin, Melton, Michelson Janae, Mullica, Neville, Pelton, Rankin, Rankin, Ransom, Rich, Roberts, Roberts, Sane, Sandridge, Singer, Sirota,
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Snyder, Soper, Sullivan, Tipper, Tatone, Valdez-A, Valdez-D,
Good morning, Colorado.
Van Wickle, Weissman, Williams, Wilson, Madam Speaker.
Here. City 63. Oh, so 62. With 62 members present, 63 members present, 1 excused and 1 vacant, we have a quorum. Representative Baisley, welcome to the chamber.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I move that the reading of the Journal of Friday, January 4, 2019, be dispensed with and approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
Members, you've heard the motion that the journal be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Representative Baisley, what happened? We'll go for it anyway. The motion is adopted. Members, at this time, we have a new legislator to take the oath of office. The Chief Clerk has received the certification from the Secretary of State that Kathy Kipp has been appointed to fill the vacancy created by the resignation of Representative Joanne Janal, and she has accepted that appointment. Mr. Randall will read the certifications from the Secretary of State. Mr. Randall, please read the communication from the Secretary of State.
State of Colorado, Department of State. I, Wayne W. Williams, Secretary of State, certify that the attached is a true and exact copy of the nomination by vacancy committee as filed in this office on January 4th, 2019 by the Democratic 52nd House District Vacancy Committee, appointing Catherine Kipp to fill the vacancy in the office of Colorado State House District 52. In testimony whereof, I have set my hand and affixed the Great Seal of the State of Colorado at the City of Denver the 7th day of January 2019. Signed, Wayne W. Williams, Secretary of State. State of Colorado, Department of State. I, Wayne W. Williams, Secretary of State, certify that the attached is a true and exact copy of the acceptance of nomination by vacancy committee as filed in this office on January 4th, 2019 by Catherine Kipp, accepting the appointment of the Democratic 52nd House District Vacancy Committee to fill the vacancy in the office of Colorado State House District 52. In testimony whereof, I have set my hand and affixed the Great Seal of the State of Colorado at the City of Denver the 7th day of January 2019. Signed, Wayne W. Williams, Secretary of State.
Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning, everyone. Will the Committee on Credentials please join me in the well?
The House will be in recess while the Credentials Committee meets. The House will come back to order. Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I request the report of the Credentials Committee be read.
Mr. Randall, please read the report.
Report of the Committee on Credentials, January 7th, 2019. The Committee on Credentials has made examination and finds that the certificate of the Democratic Vacancy Committee for the 52nd Representative District, State of Colorado, naming Kathy Kipp as certified by the Secretary of State of the State of Colorado, is a true, complete, and authentic certificate. Kathy Kipp is declared to truly possess the constitutional and statutory qualifications and is entitled to membership in this body pursuant to law in such case made and provided. Signed, Majority Leader Garnett, Assistant Majority Leader Kennedy, Minority Leader Neville.
Members, we're having a member sworn in, so if you could please be quiet. Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move the adoption of the report of the Committee on Credentials.
All those in favor of accepting the report of the Committee on Credentials say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. The report is adopted. Will Representative-elect Kipp please join me at the podium? Hello. Representative Kipp, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Kathy Kipp,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
of my office
of my office
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
At this time, I invite Representative Kipp to introduce her guests and say a few words.
Thank you so much, everybody. I would like to introduce my husband, Don, who's standing up over there, and my sons, Nick and Arthur. And thank you guys all for coming down today. Just to introduce myself, my name is Kathy Kipp. I've served on the Poudre School District School Board up in Fort Collins in that area for the past 7 years. I've been before your education committee here many times. They're probably, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to us now? But yeah, I'm here, I'm sorry. So I really look forward to serving and collaborating with all of you in the session to come. I think it's going to be really exciting. I'm a very boots on the ground kind of person. I was one of the huge proponents of Amendment 73. I personally went out to places along the western slope and elsewhere in Colorado and gathered over 4,500 signatures to get that on the ballot. So you'll be hearing a lot from me about education, and I'm willing to learn and branch out into other areas. So I look forward to working with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Kipp, and welcome to the Colorado House of Representatives. And our newest representative may now take her seat. Representative Kipp has been given the oath of office, and her name is added to the roll call of the House. Mr. Randall, please call Representative Kipp's name, and Representative Kipp, please respond appropriately.
Representative Kipp.
Stay here. So I think now we're just doing announcements. And then we don't have a plan. But you can do announcements and introductions now. Shouldn't we just wait till we meet? Okay, we'll do adoption of resolutions. So we'll do adoption of resolutions. Okay. Adoption of resolutions. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Joint Resolution 1002.
House Joint Resolution 1002 by Representative Garnett, House Senator Fenberg, concerning a joint session of the House of Representatives of the Senate for the purpose of hearing a message from His Excellency Governor Jared Polis and appointing a committee to escort the governor.
Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that HJR 1002 be adopted. And members, this is the resolution setting the joint session for the state of the state on Thursday.
The question before the House is the adoption of HJR 1002. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. HJR 1002 is adopted. Pursuant to the resolution, Representatives Mullica, Chairman, Buentello, and Catlin are appointed to the Joint Committee to escort the governor. Mr. Randall, please read the title of HJR 1003.
House Joint Resolution 1003 by Representative Garnett, House Senator Fenberg, concerning a joint session of the House of Representatives and the Senate for the purpose of hearing a message from the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and appointing a committee to escort the Chief Justice.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that HJR 1003 be adopted. Members, this is the resolution setting the joint session for the state of the judiciary on Friday, January 11th.
The question before the House is the adoption of HJR 1003. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. HJR 1003 is adopted. Pursuant to the resolution, Representatives Weissman, Chair, Gonzalez Gutierrez, and Carver are appointed to the Joint Committee to escort the Chief Justice. Members, at this time, we are going to do the House Employee Resolution. Introduction of resolution. Mr. Randall.
House Resolution 1002 by Representative Buckner concerning employees and positions for the House of Representatives convened in the first regular session of the 72nd General Assembly.
Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the rules be suspended and HR 1002 be given immediate consideration.
The motion is to suspend the rules for immediate consideration of House Resolution 1002. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. The motion passes. Representative Buckner.
Madam Speaker, it is an honor to serve with you.
It is an honor to serve with you.
I move that H.R. 1002 be adopted. This is the resolution naming employees to House positions.
The motion is for the adoption of House Resolution 1002. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. H.R. 1002 is adopted. Co-sponsors, do you want to open the machine? Okay. Mr. Randall, please open the machine for co-sponsors. And will all members of the House staff assemble in the well to receive the oath of office? Mr. Randall, please close the machine.
Can you scoot down?
Scoot on in, folks. Does it look, Marilyn, does it look like we have everyone? Yes. Okay. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of Colorado. And that I will faithfully perform the duties of my office. To the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God. Thank you, everyone. We thank you for your service to the House of Representatives and the State of Colorado. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I think that brings us to a very important announcement. Members, remember tomorrow is the governor's inauguration. The sergeants have inauguration credentials for all representatives and one guest. You must wear your credentials and have your state-issued ID badge in order to have access to the seating.
And should we do announcements and introductions? Are there any other announcements and introductions? Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. For those of you that are new to this chamber, which is a whole bunch of you, and I apologize for not getting to meet all of you yet, but I'm getting around to all of you. One of the things that we do each year in conjunction with the National Western Livestock Show is that we purchase a steer from a Colorado student. I want to point out that Representative Arndt will be collecting dollars from the left side of the aisle, and I will be collecting dollars from the right side of the aisle. But I want you all to know I've only been here 6.2 years, but every year the right side of the aisle has outraised the left side of the aisle. This year we plan to continue that tradition, and just so you'll know how many dollars we're talking about, last year we spent $11,000 for a Colorado student steer, and all of you get recognized as the Colorado legislature purchasing that steer. So this year, having had close consultation with the right side of the aisle, we're placing a minimum of $2,400, which is $100 per person. So if we do that across the way in the lower chamber as well as here, we will raise $10,000 for that steer. So the challenge is $100 per person, so that means the right side is committed to $2,400 this year. Representative Art, do you think you can come up with that much or even match it on your side?
Well, let me
Representative
do
Art.
the math. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Let me do the math. That's what is it? I think we're at 41 times 100. So, yeah, I think we can match it. And also, you probably get the same newsletters in the interim that I do. So I was reading where this scholarship money goes to. And if you take one look at those students who have earned these scholarships, it absolutely will make you want to contribute to this. These are the hardest working, smart, motivated students, and it's a great cause. And I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to maybe triple my contribution this year.
Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Tripling your contribution, how
That'd
much
be,
pressure are you putting on me?
well, I'm going to give at least $300.
All right.
What about
So-
you, Representative Wilson?
We can handle that.
Okay.
So, folks, you'll hear a lot more about this as it comes along, and I want to extend an invitation to you to go to that sale. It's a great experience. You get recognized. Who knows, you might even get on TV. For those of you that don't have any boots or Levi's or hats or anything, see me after the announcements. I can handle that for you. And also, the second part of that announcement is tomorrow morning kicks off our Bible study down in room 109. So for those of you that are wondering how you'll come up with the money, you can come down there and pray about it tomorrow, and maybe the Lord will bless you. We have breakfast there. It's a great opportunity for both sides of the aisle to get together and really focus on what's really most important in our lives, and that's our relationship with the good Lord. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Representatives Wilson and Art once again. Representative Landgraf. Representative Landgraf.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I wanted to add one quick thing. If you have Western jeans, but they no longer fit you, how long do we have to get into those jeans, Representative Wilson? When is this event? I'm not going to touch that. No, but I want to know when the event is. So you have till the last weekend in January to raise the money and get into your jeans. I don't think that's going to, but that's not why we're up here. So, you want to start?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So you have this beautiful flyer on your desk, and if you are on the health committees, or if you are just interested in learning some important information, I'm going to encourage you to be at this event on Thursday, January 10th, from 2 to 5, because you're going to learn about PBMs, pharmacies, pharma, and how those three industries drive the cost of prescriptions. It's a huge topic. We have great people coming from each of these industries to talk about it, argue about it. My goal is to get down to the bottom, because we hear all kinds of stories about who drives the costs. We want to find out. And I will bet you dollars to donuts that there aren't a lot of people in this room that know what a PBM is. So,
Representative Kennedy.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Landgraf called me in December with this idea, which I thought was really worth considering. You guys are all, if you're a health committee member, you're going to get pummeled with requests for meetings from 15 lobbyists in each one of these industries. And Rep. Landgraf proposed, what if we start with kind of an introductory crash course from some folks about who the players are, how these systems actually work, who buys drugs from whom, and who sets the prices. So I thought it was a worthwhile idea to kind of get a basic understanding if you haven't worked on these issues before. And hopefully it won't take 3 hours actually on Thursday afternoon. So come by at 2 o'clock if you're not in a committee meeting and learn a little bit about it. Thanks.
and remember, you don't have to stay the whole 3 hours, even if it takes 3 hours. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other announcements and introductions? Representative Roberts.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of the Capital Development Committee and anyone else who wants to start their day off really early tomorrow, we are meeting at 7:30 a.m. in LSB A. Let me know if you have any questions.
Representative Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of Energy and Environment, we will not be meeting today. I know you're so sad about that.
Are there any other announcements and introductions? Representative Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. For those of you who are new to the chamber, we have something that we like to call the Capitol Choir. So whether or not you can truly carry a tune, or if you are just a joyous soul, I would like to bring you down to the well right now because we indeed have a birthday. Come on, people, do not be shy.
So you're taking this over?
Yes.
Well, hello. 3 hours ago.
Members, I have to believe that there's more than one Republican member of the Capitol Choir. Come on. Here we go.
Am I the only Republican down here?
Well, get some
Oh, there you go. Hey. I was getting ready to say, am I the only Republican down here?
Just say it. Okay.
Who's your birthday? It's you?
How are you?
good.
Michelle Glenn.
Say, tell him down the aisle. Okay, everybody ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Representative Galindo. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Yesterday.
We have another one?
We have another one. Oh my goodness.
Sure don't.
Representative Schneider.
And are we ready?
We're ready. We were born ready.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Representative Snyder. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Are there any other announcements and introductions? Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House stand in recess until later today.
Seeing no objection, the House will stand in recess till later today.
And that concludes our work today, members.